What's everyone, it's Matt Mrozik. Well, my Graven Labs Beast kit came in today. Unfortunately, it didn't get shipped before Chinese New Year, so I think it may be one of the last people to actually get their piece. And I shouldn't say my piece because it's already just been spoken for, but I thought since I did the prototype, I would do a review of the kit version and take a look at it. So I just took it out of the shipper box, and other than this being crushed a little bit from shipping, it's really cool. I mean, the art box is pretty amazing. I think if, you know, a lot of people probably watch the Rad Titan unboxing of this, but the art box is really cool. It kind of reflects the style of the beast and everything that's on the kit. And there's a really cool picture on the top of the box here. I forgot how heavy this guy was. Right here. So when you open the shipper box, you're greeted with that menacing look right there. So I'm not gonna record taking it out of the foam packaging, because it's the same thing. It's got the Velcro straps and the foam, but I want to show the box. I'll take it out and kind of give you my opinions on the kit version, seeing as this is a production piece, not the prototype. So give me a few minutes, I'll get it out and we'll take a look at it. Okay, so we got it all unpacked, and there are a few interesting things about this. I'll point them out here in a second. The first thing is, I don't know what number this is, because on the bottom of the base, it simply says kit. There's no number, so I'm not sure what number this is. It just says kit. And the entire base wasn't primed on the bottom, so now I'll have to mask off this label to paint this. I wish the label was off. But cool label. It just says kit. No clue what number this is. So that's interesting. Let's see what else. I did get some damage. Basically the wires that plug into the back here. I heard something rattling around the box. Let me get them in closer so you can see what I'm talking about. Hold on, I gotta. Again, this is just me not being ready ever for this stuff. Just kind of winging it all the time. Here, come in closer. There. And then we'll pan down a little bit. Okay. So the wires that plug in right here, so the prototype, this was in two pieces. So the factory glued it together. And then when I got it, it came in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces. So the prototype was 2 pieces, the kit's 9 pieces. So now I get to fix all that. The magnet's nice and strong, it fits in there. So yeah, I'll have to puzzle this all together, pin it, and glue it. So I'll have to fix that. Not the end of the world. It happens every once in a while. But I will say that overall the packing was pretty good, except for this piece. It was in it should have been in a piece of foam that sat on top of the hand, but it was just rattling around in there. So literally nothing was, it was loose in the box, and it was just bouncing around on top of the hand. So quite frankly, I'm not surprised that it broke as much as it did. I think I have all the pieces here to put back together. Another interesting part is that some of these pieces have been painted and then primed over. And I've said this on other kits. I don't know why factories do that. Good example is this hand. You can see blue paint. So they painted it and then primed over it. So I'm not sure how far in the painting process this piece was, but that was painted and then primed over. And then I think, if I remember, one of the heads was in this head. You can see the primer. You can see the blue paint in there. So this was painted to a certain extent and then primed over. So I don't know why. Again, not a huge deal, but all it does is it adds layers of paint to the piece, which takes away detail. And then this piece they molded as one piece. So the prototype, the hand was separate from this piece. This was all mold. They glued it together and redid the mold, and it's now one piece. So I'll have to paint this, mask it, and then do the hand, do the purple part. Let's see what else. Beast is one big piece. He's been glued together, which I knew they had done because I asked Saul when he got his kit. So he's one piece. So these pieces don't look like they've been painted and then primed. just those certain pieces were. So let's put them together and see how he fits up on the base. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, and I also thought that I could have sworn that this had an art print. If it was supposed to have an art print, I don't have one. And then I thought that they were supposed to come with a certificate of authenticity. I don't have that either. So I'm not sure if this piece had that. I know Marcus made a post in the group about all their stuff was supposed to have a certificate of authenticity. This does not have that. And I don't know what number it is. So I'm not sure if this was like, oh crap, we forgot to make another kit or what, to be honest. So yeah, let's put everything together. See how it should fit just fine. The prototype fit pretty good. I had to rekey some of the stuff, but this piece goes over here. If I remember correctly. Yeah, right there. And then I got this hand. I forgot how big this was. Nice snug fit on the fingers. Much nicer than the prototype. The prototype did not have a magnet in this part of the hand, so I added one, and they did the same thing here. And it's just enough. Oh, actually, I may have to reinforce that. It's barely strong enough to keep the hand in. I used a pretty decent magnet on the one I did. So I may dig this out and put a bigger magnet in there. I hate to do that because it'll destroy, but it's not very strong. So I hate to do it, but I'll probably have to dig this out, dig that out, and put stronger magnets in. That's going to tear it up pretty good and create some extra work. Okay. The toes and hands look like they're wrapped up pretty good to keep those from getting damaged. So little pieces here on the wrists are protected well. I know I had to fix a few on the prototype as I broke a few as I was going. Let's see how he fits up here on the base. Come on. Okay. So in case you don't know, he will stand just fine. You can put him there. See, there he goes. Yeah, I have to replace that magnet. It's simply not strong enough. I want to show you that he'll stand just fine on this foot right here without that other finger. The engineering on this piece is just freaking unreal. Okay, so this is a really tight fit. So tight that I'm afraid to push down on it. So I may not be able to get him on the base. I have to do some work here. It's too tight. I'm afraid if I put them on, I won't be able to get them off. So I've got to, then this could be because some of this has been painted and primed. Again, the more layers of paint you add on something, you're going to have fitting issues. So that might be the case here. So yeah, he's not going to go down all the way. So I'm not going to force it because I don't want to get him stuck and start breaking toenails and stuff like that. So I can kind of get him on there to a certain extent. So there we go. And then you have the two options of the finger or this piece. Of course, I like this version with the finger being ripped out, and then you have this little bit in here as a broken part, and then you got again, I like the open fists personally, and then the two portraits. I got the closed mouth portrait. Okay, so this is interesting. Oh, there it goes. Okay, yeah, looks like it fits pretty good. Oops, sorry. I think you can see that. Let me get this finger. Yeah, I'll have to redo this magnet. That's gonna tear that up pretty good. It's just not strong enough. I know that when I put in the prototype was much stronger than this, it would not just fall out like that. I can't remember if I put it on. I have to go back and look at my work in progress videos. I can't remember if I added a magnet here or a magnet at the bottom. Maybe I added it at the bottom. Anyway, sorry about the noise in the background. It's not strong enough. It's just going to fall out, so I have to deal with that. So the fit looks good. I have to deal with the key on the foot here because I'm not going to force them down in there. And then we got the clear lens as before. And I'll include a light with this when I nail it. And then we got, I'm just going to take that off. It's going to keep falling. And then we got the part back here that showed up in 9 pieces. And that looks like it fits pretty, it fits pretty good. So yeah, I mean, I'm very familiar with this piece, obviously. I just wanted to, I want to kind of get the kit out and give my opinions on the kit. Sorry about the noise in the background. My wife's doing something in the kitchen. Let's see. So that's going to go there. And this piece is going to come into here. That's a, oh, yeah, it comes in like this. So I'm trying to figure out how this all fits together. So this isn't the end of the world. I mean, stuff shows up damaged all the time as far as kits go. So I'll just have to add some brass pins. It'll take some putty work. So, you know, it adds a couple hours of work. Not the end of the world. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to go in here somewhere. It doesn't want to seem to fit. Oh, I see why. Because this goes in here first. And then this comes in. I see. Okay. Anyway, so those get all fit back together. So as far as a kit goes, it's pretty good. Scaled on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd give it a 8.5. As far as like fit and everything goes. Fit mainly because I'm not sure if this has been painted and the keys are just full of paint and primer and it's not going down, and that's why. Because once that goes down, then because right now this finger won't go down all the way because I can't sit him down all the way. Also, I don't know what number this is, so that's, you know, I know collectors like to know what number they have in the edition size. I have no clue what number this is because it's not labeled. The fit on this head isn't very good. There's a pretty good gap around the edge, so I'll have to deal with that. Let's see what this head looks like. This one's a little bit better. Let's see if I can come in even closer. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna move my camera. If I can get it mounted from where it was. All right, give me a second. Again, just me being kind of scrappy. Hold on to your lunch as I remount my camera. All right, let's turn this light on. Okay, so let's see if I can show you. So like this head fits pretty good. There's no gap right there. I put this other head on. Again, I'm not sure because if it's been painted before and there's just too many layers, but it doesn't sit down all the way. So I've got to either try to clean the key out. Yeah, it's just not sitting down all the way. So I guess if I push hard enough, yeah, if I push hard enough, I'll go in. So I just got to clean out the keys. There's just too much material on there from being painted and primed. So it was primed, painted, and then primed again. That's just way too much material for that to go onto. So I'll just, maybe I'll just strip the head. I'll just put in some lacquer thinner and take it all the way down to resin and do that. Because by the time I prime it again and all the top coat and everything, it definitely won't fit. So yeah, so there's a lot of paint and stuff on there, so I can't get the head down all the way. So again, same thing with the foot here. You can see that it doesn't want to go in all the way. I don't want to force it. Maybe the rod is too long. Maybe that could be it. Maybe you need to cut the rod down. And this magnet's just way too loose. So cool piece. Obviously, it's really very popular. It sold out very, very fast. Everyone seemed really happy with their painted pieces that they got. Got a lot of rave reviews. So I'll be working on this again soon. So maybe Marcus can tell me what number this is, if it has a number, and if it's supposed to have a certificate of authenticity, and if it's supposed to have an art print, because I don't have either of those, if it's supposed to have it. But yeah, I mean, cool sculpt, cool piece. I had a really good time doing the prototype. I was extremely happy with the results. It's just a monster of a piece. I mean, it's really impressive. So there you go. Here's my views on the kit version of this piece, and I'm not sure if I'll do a whole work in progress video series on it, simply because I'm painting it just like the prototype. I will be referring to my own work in progress videos to do that, so I get the colors correct and everything. But yeah, and obviously you can do this. Switch that out, and then you can switch out the hands. Let's make sure the magnets are going the right way, because the Mobius kit I'm doing right now, the magnets are wrong. Yeah, those are really nice. Yeah, just a cool piece. I mean, it's a great sculpt. It's a great concept. I know everyone's like, I hate Sentinel base. I'm getting sick of Sentinel bases. I don't know. I think Graven's is doing a badass job with them, because what they're doing is they're basically taking a piece of different pieces of the Sentinel, and each character has a different piece. So Beast has a hand, Colossus has the head, and then I'm not sure what the other guys are going to have, but so each character has a different part of Sentinel, and they're to scale. So, and that's another thing that they were really striving for, is that that the Sentinel bases were to scale to the pieces. So again, me not being a comic guy, but just from all the comments I've read, most of the other like Sentinel bases are like way too small compared to the character. So that's why this hand is so damn big, because that's like the true scale to Beast, and that's why the head is so big to Colossus, because that's the true scale. So it's a really cool concept they're doing. They're trying to make it all cohesive, so that if you have their entire lineup, it all makes sense. So there's a lot of haters out there right now towards these guys. I don't know why. Typically, jealousy breeds hatred, or, you know, whatever. So let them be jealous, let them be haters, you know, more power to them. I just think these guys are doing a really good job with their lineup, and I'm glad to be part of it. So there you go. That's my review video of the Graven Labs Beast kit version, and we'll get them painted up eventually. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time. Bye.